This is a Common Crafts video on the Phantom Tollbooth in plain English by Alex, Johnny, and Braden. Chapter 13. As Milo escapes the Soundkeeper's castle with butt on the tip of his tongue, they vigorously blew up the Soundkeeper's castle with a cannon. Afterward, while Milo, Talk, and the humbug were driving, they unknowingly jumped to conclusions and got stuck there where they met a man named Canby. They then swam all the way back to shore, which seemed like it took an infinity of time, and continued their journey to Digitopolis. The theme of this chapter is to prepare for the worst. Chapter 14. Further down the road to Digitopolis, the road split into three. A sign told them how far Digitopolis was, and they differed in their opinions. Then a rather small man that was constructed of faces of lines appeared. He was called the dodecahedron, for he had 12 faces. The dodecahedron helped them decide which road to take, and they were all the same length. Finally, they went to the number mines of Digitopolis, which undoubtedly belonged to the math magician. The math magician showed them the great stones of the mine, which were actually numbers. Talk was rather fond of the place, for he liked numbers. The math magician thought of diamonds, emeralds, rubies, and other precious gems as a nuisance, which the humbug did not think of as logical at all. The theme of this chapter is that numbers are just as important as letters and words. Chapter 15. Milo was heading into the cavern with Talk and the humbug to eat lunch. The math magician serves them over 20 servings of soup. They then notice that the more they eat, the hungrier they got. Logic in Digitopolis is flipped. The more you eat, the hungrier you are, as is in everything. Milo then went to infinity to find the biggest number. The theme here is that numbers are infinite. Chapter 16. Milo started up the stairs to infinity and met the 0.58 of a child, and learns that many of the things which can be never are. Milo decides to go back to the math magician's workshop, where he tricks the math magician into agreeing with Azaz to let him rescue Rhyme and Reason. Milo, Talk, and the humbug then headed into the mountains of ignorance. The heroes run into the ever-present word snatcher, who is a nuisance that switches your words' meaning right after you say them. They then come upon the intimidating demon of habit, who has them work on eternal work. The theme is don't talk to birds.